Well, hello there, Mega Maniacs. This is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. Today, we are going to be unboxing the Endless Summer Edition of Senran Kagura Estival Versus. But you may have a few questions about this, which I would completely understand. First of all, what does Estival even mean? Well, it's a word for something that belongs to summer, and this game takes place in an island of endless summer. So, really, the title just means Senran Kagura Summer Versus. And why is it versus? Well, it's a hack and slash game. That's what your versus. And it's a long-running series of hack and slash games dating all the way back to 2011 in Japan, with a game called Senran Kagura Shoujutachi no Shinne. I'm probably butchering that, and I apologize to any Japanese viewers, but it became better known in the West with Senran Kagura Burst in 2013. Now, I recently picked this one up at one of my favorite stores, Ben's Game Zone. As you can see, the box is a little bit creased up, which means it has been opened before, but the sticker that was originally on it said the game inside was still sealed. And Buddy has joined us. Hi Buddy, good of you to be here. He must have heard me talking and decided he wanted to be part of the action. So anyway, since the box itself is not sealed and is already a little bit creased on the top and on the side, I don't think I'm really lowering the value any further by unboxing it and unsealing the game inside, and I will test the game in this video. Meanwhile, Buddy is exploring the back of the basement, which means he's probably going to jump on my consoles, but since I'm already filming, there really isn't anything I can do about that, and he knows it, so he's gonna get away with it. Good for him. Let's see what the first item is inside this Endless Summer Edition of Senran Kagura Estival Versus. Looks like we have an art book, which is copyright 2016 Marvelous Incorporated. And it's got bios. If you're wondering why there are any jump cuts in this video, it's because some of the women in this book are wearing outfits too spicy to show. This is not a PG rated art book, but it is a nice inclusion to have an art book with the game, so thank you very much to Marvelous for including that. Let's see what else we have in the box here. Got a fold out flap, and there are at least 3 items underneath the flap. I'm going from front to back with these, starting with the soundtrack for Estival Versus Endless Summer Edition. That is a very deep soundtrack, 2 discs, 70 tracks in total. That's impressive. You don't usually see soundtracks for video games with that much content, so cheers to them for going above and beyond the Call of Duty with that one. All right, that's the first of 3 items. What is next here? The game. Why we have the game itself, which I will be taking out of the shrink wrap momentarily. Let's see what it says here on the back. Bucks and beauties prepare to take on a new kind of battle, facing not only their rivals, but questions galore. Will anyone manage to keep their clothes intact? Yeah, again, won't be showing much of this game on the video because it's an M-rated game, but we will at least test it and make sure that it works. And last but not least here, the third of 3 items inside. My buddy Tristan will appreciate this. We've got some Senran Kagura trading cards. This one says Saruka from Homura's Crimson Squad. Hard to get that to focus up. A former third-year student at Heavycho's Clandestine Girls Academy. Her queenly hearing, amusement at the suffering of others, and penchant for mad science give her all the markings of a classic villain. So it appears we've got a whole bunch of shiny foil trading cards inside the box. That's very cool. I do like when deluxe editions include more than just the game and the soundtrack. In this one we got an art book, a soundtrack, some trading cards. That's a pretty nice selection of extras, if I do say so myself. At long last, we will open the game and test the game. Senran Kagura Estival versus. I don't think there will be any additional collectibles inside of this, but maybe if we're lucky, there'll be a full color printed manual. You never know. But I suspect, based on the weight of it in my hand, it's probably going to be a game card and nothing else. And I am correct about that. There's our Senran Kagura game. So let me grab a Vita and we will put it in there and make sure it works. All right, this is the Vita I actually wanted to use, my US Model 2000. So let's turn this one on. It is 100% charged. I was in the middle of a game of Axiom Verge, but I saved that so I can close it. And let's go ahead and put Senran Kagura in here. Again, apologies if I'm not pronouncing Senran Kagura correctly. I hope I am. It didn't do anything. That's not great. There we go, that's better. Don't know why it didn't work the first time. Maybe it just didn't make full contact. Girls in this game sure are busty, aren't they? I wonder if James, aka PS Vita at 2 a.m. would say this is one of those games that you don't play anywhere other than at home. I think that probably would be in his video about it. I'd have to rewatch it to make sure. We miss you, James. Come back and make more content. Jiggle physics in full effect, I see. Well, it said there was an update for this game. Okay, it finally finished installing the update, so now we really get to see if it works or not. And then that's about all we can see since it's M-rated and I won't be going much further. So let's see what we can see. It's a dojo, which makes sense because they're female ninjas. Dressing room, we definitely won't go there. Library, that's probably safe. But this is just player records for stuff we haven't played yet, so the library doesn't really offer much. Settings. Sound, controls, visuals. You know, visuals might be a good one to check. That's out of focus. Let me focus it up a little. Skip story scenes. Holding breaks from damage. We don't need to do that. Custom outfits. No. Display enemy health. That seems good. Alright, I expect this is about as much as we can do with it, but it works. This is Mr. MegaManFan, and as always, thank you for watching.